I've seen his work. I've practiced against him. I believe yesterday I played him several times, and I think I only took 1 or 2 matches off of him. His Brian applies a lot of pressure, and as you can see there, like half the health already obliterated.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Look, they're both strong contenders.
Yeah,
Seeing Paul knocked out so early last week, I was not expecting it, to be honest.
No, I was kind of surprised too. I honestly, as his competitor in that round last week, I thought he had me dead to rights, especially in the first match, because he had some form of like wall carry or like just air juggle, which I didn't have, which meant that
come back from Kruger in that round.
Yes, both of these players just taking turns beating up on each other. Although it's definitely apparent that Kruger is having some problems dealing with the pressure from Brian. Bluey adapting quite well to what's going on. I feel like perhaps Katarina's a bit too unseasoned to really be pulling out here, but we're gonna see. Obviously, the Rage Driver was just whiffed on block, but now Brian has his Rage Driver, and now yep, that's gonna be the round. Good, interesting match from the both of them so far. I think it'll really come down to who's able to adapt to each other's characters better. Bluey seems to be adapting quite well to what Katarina's throwing out, but I definitely think regardless of the outcome of this match, we're probably going to see a change to a different character out of Kruger.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
But that last round was fairly strong on Kruger's round. Lots of very dominating pressure put onto Bluey. I definitely think that perhaps one of the weaker aspects of a lot of us right now in this tournament is that we don't handle being pressured very well. It's difficult to know how to escape safe jab strings and those sort of like low-high mix-ups. I know for a fact last week you had Nugget on the ropes for a bit using the sweep into somersault.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just gonna say, so while it's not over, it is a fairly like close match.
It is. Yeah, so it's where we found Uber struggles with Steve is sidestepping and the sweeps.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how much that is leveraged against him in this later on. As far as I'm aware, though, not a lot of our players have very like strong sweeping characters. There's definitely a few of them though. Katarina obviously can do it. Brian, as we saw, has a absolutely monstrous sweep. Master Raven has a couple of good ones. I think Buddy's definitely going to give him a run for the money with his sweep, but
yeah,
that character has some weaknesses that he has to be overcome. But it looks like this first match is going to go to... Ooh! Spoke too soon. Time is running down now. I like this though, both players playing very carefully, trying to bait out these moves, and it looks like he's caught him, but I don't think it's going to be enough to sign this match out. It is! Oh my god! First round, just narrowly exchanges, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
We'll have to see how attuned Bluey is with Lucky Chloe though, because she can move a lot.
She can, but he's been practicing throwing out a lot more safer options. He definitely still needs to... We all... our defense game is kind of weak. We've mostly all been focusing more on our offense than our defense. But I think you can already tell, as again, you fought most of us last week, that there's been a lot of improvement just from from everyone.
Oh, definitely.
Levon is a much better player this week. Bluey with Brian is, I think, even though he's losing to Kruger at the moment, he's found, I think, the character he has is very powerful and will help him find a little bit more success against some of the other players. Because you have to remember, he is going up against the third place from last week. And I know Buddy for certain is definitely stronger than he was last week. I'm mostly in the same place. But hey, I'm okay with that. Everyone needs someone to walk over the top of to reach their own height of the story. I think that's
Seen a lot of safe players coming from Kruger when he's on the ground. It's good to see. Waiting for the right time to get up.
Oh, but this is a nice conversion, but he drops it. Oh, but he might just have it now. Oh, he should have gone for a grab. Nugget has been spouting all week. If you block a Rage Driver, hit them with a grab. It's much safer because they're going to try and block after their thing. It's very hard because of hit stun to punish people out of your rage art, because even if you block it, you've got that hit stun, you're on negative frames, it's not good for you. A grab is a much more safe option because it's still a 50-50. Nice carry
Bluey just
from Bluey.
has no answer to this Chloe right now.
I don't know, I think Bluey definitely is in his element when he is the one putting the pressure on. I don't think he does so well being pressured right now. He definitely has a much harder time approaching and dealing with getting the pressure off of him. But I think he just needs a few more mix-up options, because these low sweeps are definitely putting in work, and this might be it. Ooh, Bluey's on the board. I'm gonna wait for you to catch up so you can exclaim.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Whew.
So definitely everyone's game definitely picking up really quickly. I mean, I know I said that I'm basically in the same place as last week, but I think even you could tell that some of my gameplay and specifically moves have kind of changed up.
Oh, definitely. More understanding of how King works, and like that mid-air grab that you didn't do last week was good timing.
Ah, yes.
Well done.
Shining Wizard. It's just really hard because Shining Wizard is a move where you have to be in run in order to do, and Tekken is a very particular